Chapter 18, Final Thoughts about 9/11. In his book entitled Our Occulted History, Jim Marrs highlights a story about the University of Texas in Austin. He said that a group of computer researchers using $1,000 worth of computer parts claimed that they could hack into a government drone. They were challenged by officials from Homeland Security to prove their claim, and so they did just that. They mimicked the drone's control signal and were able to take control of the craft. Under Professor Todd Humphreys, he said that spoofing a GPS receiver on a UAV is just another way of hijacking a plane. This demonstration lent support to those that theorized that computer takeovers were employed in the hijacking of the 4 airliners on 9/11. After this massive false flag, the 9/11 Commission was established in the autumn of 2002, in response to the families of the victims. Originally, Bush appointed Henry Kissinger to organize this. Let there be no doubt that Kissinger would have been aware that this so-called terrorist act was indeed a false flag operation. Thankfully, he stepped down and was replaced by CFR and Bilderberger member Thomas Keane and another CFR and Bilderberger member Lee H. Hamilton as vice chairman. This choice of co-conspirators could only happen in the lunatic asylum. Another member of the commission was Philip Zelikow, and let me just use his words from the CFR journal Foreign Affairs, in which he said that the process of transformation, even if it brings revolutionary change, is likely to be a long one. Absent of some catastrophic and catalyzing event like a new Pearl Harbor, this man had the power to decide what would be researched and what would not be, by the team of 70 researchers from the FBI, CIA and ex-Justice Department employees. He was also aligned with the White House. The committee had zero subpoena power, and the White House only gave them around 25% of the 11,000 documents that were requested by the commission. Many documents were blacked out. Officials refused to testify under oath. This farce could only happen here in the asylum, and farce was neatly summed up by some of the 9/11 commissioners when they said that, at some level of the government, at some point in time, there was an agreement not to tell the truth about what happened. I was shocked at how different the truth was from the way it was described. The tapes told a radically different story from what had been told to us and the public for 2 years. This is not spin. This is not true. It's almost a culture of concealment, for lack of a better word. There were interviews made at the FAA's New York Center the night of 9/11, and those tapes were destroyed. The CIA tapes of the interrogations were destroyed. The story of 9/11 itself, to put it mildly, was distorted and was completely different from the way things happened. There is going to be an event soon. We're going to invade Afghanistan, and our troops will be looking for terrorists in caves over there. And then we're going to invade Iraq. Nick Rockefeller talking to Hollywood producer Aaron Russo before 9/11.